for hours. What we have seen is fires now burning in other places. So now, just across the street,
Sarah Seidner
parking lot, people
in Minneapolis, Minnesota, reporting for CNN.
You are seeing the target.
Time index right now is 10:05 p.m. Correction, 10:09 p.m. May 28th, 2020.
It is burning hot and it's burning large. And you are seeing other businesses start to catch fire because those fires are burning.
A straw didn't break a camel's back. A straw broke the camel, period.
I have never seen.
And now people are insane.
Where a precinct, police department precinct is on fire, and there is absolutely no authority out there to try
1992 all over again.
So now, it's literally just
1992 all over again.
and they are, some of them just standing and watching, others of them cheering, many times.
Holy shit.
You're cheering.
What is with you fucking people?
Break into the precinct, but it's on fire. So there's a
Oh
great
my
danger
God.
there as well. And now we can smell gas as we were leaving the scene.
Oh
And now
God,
we're
no.
starting to believe that the gas line
And
has
if that
been
damn thing blows,
excruciatingly and extremely dangerous, because if fire gets near that, we will have explosions. So there are a lot of people who could be in imminent danger and don't even realize it.
I don't give a shit either.
The city putting out a warning to
Oh my God.
get out of that area because if this is indeed a gas leak there.
I live in Roseman, California. My name is John Weaver, and I'm watching this on CNN, what's going on. This is happening at the time of this recording.
Who was killed with a policeman's knee on his throat.
George
That's where
Floyd.
this began. And it began with there were local people there policing the protesters, if you like.
Yeah.
What happened?
So, nightfall is always, things tend to change. And I know you know that you've been out in some of these protests. When nightfall began to happen, there are people who left. Some of the community activists were out there all day long for 10 hours or more, because it started a lot earlier than it did yesterday. And they have families. They are trying to organize to help the neighborhood, which they have been looking after, so trying to make sure people have what they need who live in that neighborhood, because now there are no grocery stores. So they're trying to make sure they can organize things for the neighborhood. And what you saw is just a very different scenario when night fell. You saw a change. There was no more music. There was nobody on the mic telling people that you've got to channel your energy. You've got to put it towards something that is constructive, not destructive. We understand. We heard it over and over. We understand your anger. We're angry too. But let's channel this. Let's use it to in a different way, so that your community isn't destroyed, so that we don't have to deal with this destruction for many months to come. Now, there are so many fires. This is going to be something this community deals with for months, if not longer.
Yeah, and as you point out quite correctly, with the target on fire, the local police station, I mean, this is the community will suffer from this damage for months to come. Sarah, amazing reporting this evening. Thank you, Sarah Seidner there. Now, protesters expressing their outrage in cities right across here. It's not just in Minneapolis. They're outraged not just over the death of George Floyd, but for others killed by police.
More.
It's no secret he was far from the first. Protest in Louisville, Kentucky, turning heated. Police say what began as a peaceful demonstration has turned into scenes of violence and property damage, or even reports of shots fired there. Local news says the crowd gathered to protest the death of Breonna Taylor, a woman shot after police officers forced their way into her home back in March. Turn our attention to Memphis, Tennessee, the police in riot gear who faced off with protesters marching. They were chanting, "Hands up, don't shoot." Now, let's discuss further. Joining me now on the line is Cedric Alexander. He's a former public safety.
I didn't want to hear the other interview, so I just wanted to get the news down of what's going on right now. The ironic thing about this day is it's an anniversary of my brother's birth, if he was still alive. This would be a day he would be ashamed of. He would be having issues regarding this because he would be seeing something worse. The 1992 riots all over again. My brother, David Shaw, God rest his soul. I've talked about him a great deal. I even showed pictures of him too. My family. Anyway, my brother worked at an oil refinery down in South Central area. Close to it anyway. They had to go on a lockdown of sorts even while they were working because of the National Guard pulled out. I mean, it was in the area. Many multi-jurisdictions in the area as well. You get PD, sheriffs, CHP. Even the feds were in the area. I'm watching the pictures of CNN as they were showing earlier tonight what was going on. And I'm watching how cop vehicles were getting attacked and how civilians were getting attacked. This one guy out of a cement truck, he gets his ass pulled out and beaten up. He's just driving through the area of Normandy and Vincent, and he gets pulled out of his truck and beat up live on camera. And there was no one over there to help him out because he had the street thugs and the street punks laughing at him as they're beating the living crap out of him. Reginald Denny was his name. All of it started because they were trying to all of this had started because of a damn drunk pullover regarding Rodney King. But somehow they got into a pursuit, and there were several other vehicles. And 4 officers had to start the whole shit. History already has their names recorded. Their faces are burned in my head. These guys have disappeared off at the face of the earth, and I hope so, because they started something that was totally ugly. 1992, we had Mayor Tom Bradley as our mayor, Los Angeles County. Actually, for the city of Los Angeles. We had Chief Darrell Gates, who wasn't even in town. He's somewhere else, out of the country. But all this stuff happened. There was no coordination over the first several hours. Businesses were being attacked and burned down left and right. Neighbors had to arm themselves to protect themselves and their property. And there were shootings. There was a lot of rioting, looting. Just like this. It's like yesterday. The day before yesterday. And now they decided to burn down several stores and God bless them.
Clearly, that was not a trained procedure. Clearly.
Different towns are trying to contain things, including St. Paul, Minnesota, is having issues. Several states and a lot of cities are going through this. We just had a peaceful protest out in LA regarding the situation because we didn't like the damn shit what was going on, but we didn't start burning things down. We already did that back in 92. Why the hell should we do it now? But everyone else is going to decide they want to do that now. I know you're seeing me doing a profile shots on the video because I'm watching what's been happening. They were showing news clips in the past 2 or 3 days in different sequences of different places, and some of them are being repeated left and right. Protesters want to protest against the cops, want to beat them up, The cops are firing back with tear gas and pepper spray. Meanwhile, other places are burning down. And now you got soldiers being sent all over the damn place in Minneapolis. Soldiers. Armed soldiers. With all the crap taking place right now, networks on a... I'm saying it on CNN right now, but I'll check the other channels out if I have to. Oh, jeez. How the fuck can they justify this crap? Hell, Hannity right now is not even covering it all that often. But they're still doing politics. God. MSNBC is also covering it too. The locals are trying to pick up the national so they can relay it to their local stations at this point over here. I mean, right now we haven't had anything generating from Los Angeles, but this is madness is an understatement at this point over here. Said before, this is a repeat of 1992. Rioting, looting, burning. You know it's going to get a lot worse. Not about this, but other things are going to get a hell of a lot worse. Time goes on, it's going to be a great deal worse. I don't know what else to say about this damn thing.